Good evening, folks. We are live once again. Let me get everything switched over and we will resume a playthrough of SMT5 Vengeance. Alright, we should have audio. Let's see if the video loads. Sometimes it takes a minute for OBS to sync up. If not, let me reset the source and that should do it. Is it gonna go? At least get my save loaded. Hey, Red Dragon's here. What's up, Red Dragon? How are you doing today? There it goes. Oh, took a while that time. Yeah, welcome to the stream. We are picking up quite literally where we left off last time, exploring this new area in Shinjuku Gyoen in Dot. Let's take a look at the map. Our objective is down here. Oh, there's an abscess. That might get me another demon fusion slot. Okay, we need to go down and explore that before we move on. Over here is where we fought the big penis monster. Red Dragon says, I'm okay-ish. You? I hear that, man. I'm alright. A little bit tired. It's a busy day. I know I say that every day, but there were a lot of meetings and stuff today. Typical day at the Earth job. Oh, there's an Algami husk over there too. Okay, let's see if we can head over that way and check it out. It's a pretty big area and we haven't really explored everything out here quite yet, so we'll try and be thorough. Red Dragon says, be right back, need a tea. Alrighty then. What kind of tea are you drinking? Okay, I'm gonna try and kill these. We need the glory points for the next miracles we're probably gonna unlock. So we'll kill these when we see them. Lightning. Okay, still decent resistance to that. We'll have to go for elemental weakness. Oh, she's gonna get Megiddola soon. Huh. Okay. Haven't really been paying attention to our assist party members, but Tao's gonna get the second tier Almighty. In 2 levels. Yeah, Megiddola +2. That will be interesting to test on the Mitamas. It'll do more Almighty damage than Megiddo. There it is. Type 6 Essence. What does that do? Divine Arrow Fall. Heavy Almighty Attack to all foes. Diamrita. Moderate HP recovery and cures ailments. Oh, that's a really good essence to put on Hobino. Truffery is guaranteed escape from fights, which we haven't really needed so far. But encounters, whatever. But these three will be pretty useful. We have Diorama. Yeah. We have the regular second tier healing, but this one also cures ailments. That's really good. And Divine Arrow Fall might even be better. It says attack though. I guess we can test it. Almighty doesn't get blocked by Fizz resistance, I don't think. So we can check. If it said Almighty spell damage, Well, look, when I go back to the save point, I'll throw that on there. At least a couple of the skills seem like they'd be pretty useful to have on our Demon Boy. Okay, we can also head... This upper path looks like it hooks around. I'm going to go back here and head towards that. If that gives me my last demon skill, Miracle, then we can actually make our first non-weakness demon with Fenrir. Which would be awesome. Okay, yeah, it's up over the hill. I should kill the gold Mitamas too. We burned a bit of money fusing up Fenrir last time. I should probably try and look at building some cash back up. We'll do that. They seem to be relatively common. There's a group of them. Here. Fire. Oh, you had Zeo9. Oh, I should pay attention to what spells Fenrir has too, in case I need him for something like this.
I despise snakes.
Okay, try and get two of them. Light. You've got Hamo. There, dragon's back. What kind of tea did you get? Yeah, I don't think this is going to do anything. I'll try. Yeah, the resistance is too high. Alright, rinse and repeat.
Here.
Ice. Huh. This should still count. Try it. Red Dragon says basic Earl Grey. Ah, I see. I can't remember from last time we talked about tea. You drink yours straight up or do you put stuff in it?
This'll do.
Oh, ice again. Okay, so the Draco strikes will punch through and hit weaknesses even though they're technically physical with magical properties. That's good to know. Let's just guess. we'll lose our turn anyway. And that's 9k a pop for the fight too. That's not trivial where I'm at in the game. Red Dragon says, I put milk and sugar depending on the size of the cup, but I do drink mine straight and warm. Okay. Back when I used to drink tea, and I still do like tea, I just don't drink it anymore because I don't drink caffeine. I usually would put like a sweetener in some of the teas, but usually I would drink them straight up. Like for green teas, I don't really like sweetened green teas that much. Green teas or matchas I'd usually drink straight up, but something like a red tea, which doesn't have caffeine in it, I would put like a little bit of sweetener. Okay, ice again. Maybe I'll look at getting some tea in the cold season. Ooh, you have resist dark. I did not know Lamia has resist dark. Okay. If we get her essence, we could put that on Kushinada. Okay, I'll have to keep an eye out for that. Oh yeah, honey. I put honey in my tea too. But it costs more in sugar. Yeah, a while back, again, when I was drinking tea, I was trying to cut down on sugar in general, so I would use like a Splenda, an artificial sweetener. Something that didn't have a really strong artificial taste, which seemed to work out pretty well. Ooh, okay. Yeah, dog lady and cat lady. Dormarth. We fought one of these already, but I don't remember her weakness. Wind. Tanky. Yeah, sweeteners can potentially cost more than honey, but you can get like a large box of them and they'll last a while. Alright, we'll use our last press turn to figure out what Senmori is weak against. Ooh, lightning, okay. Could do that too.
Watch this.
Crit on all attacks, including magic.
Ruinous thunder.
I might be able to take out one of you two. Okay, get out of here. You... Oh, okay. This gets a boost on critical, which we still have with Omagatoki. Should do decent damage. Yep.
I despise snakes.
Ooh. Oh, she's very dead. Alright, what did we get for that? Articulate Discourse, Fire Mastery, Electric Mastery, Force Mastery, Mutative Element. That does not look like we got the demon skill slot up. Not on that one. Red Dragon says, Splenda, 6 pounds for a mint-sized box. Honey is 4 pounds for a small jar, and sugar is 0.89 pounds for a big bag. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's a pretty big price difference. If you're on a budget, then there's nothing wrong with that. Let's see, do I have revives? I do. I don't know who did that. I think someone has Summer Recarm. Oh, maybe Tao? Yeah. Okay, she's got the revive. Okay. Let's see what's in that item box. Might be something good.
So be it. Perish! You.
Ooh, Belphegor's Essence. That's the toilet demon. Tyrant. That confers physical resistance. Null's ice, null's dark, weak against light and fire. We'll give Mabufula, so it's group level 2 ice, level 2 death, increased defense, charge for a turn, group death, and magic reflect. Magic reflect isn't bad, it's expensive though. See a Mimon.
Bye-bye.
Alright, I guess we can... could teleport back to the save. Just to heal and get our magic back, and then we'll beeline it towards the objective marker. Oh, we can talk to our demons too. Stats and force block. Okay. Vitality up. Probably fuse Yakshini at some point. Her attack stat, strength's at 52. Oh yeah, she's behind Fenrir and she's behind Yoshi. She's got one higher than Yoshi. Speaking of which, what you got?
Say!
Makajamon? What is that? That's mute, I think. Yeah, seal. Oh, he's got resist dark. Okay, so he's technically the first one we've got that doesn't have a weakness. Forgot about that one. We could boost his levels a little bit to get his stats up higher than Fenrir. He's pure physical though. He doesn't have any sort of magic elemental damage. Hasotobi is the 8 hits that always crit. And he's also got Puncture Punch and Deathbound. Problem is, oh, we could see. If we get him up to like around 60, I wonder how much that changes his stats compared to Fenrir. Ooh, that gives 100. Let's give him 11. 60. It picks up Mazandine. That is level 3 group wind. We'll probably use that more than we would use Makajamon. I'm noticing he's weak against poison. So he has ailment weaknesses, but no element. Let's do a stat comparison. So 60, 37 vitality, 55 agility, 60, 41, same agility? Oh yeah. So Fenrir has 1 point of damage higher at 5 levels higher, but is a little more tanky. A little bit less. No, magic 28, more magic. Fenrir's stats are overall higher. It's just weak against wind. We need someone's essence that has like a resist wind to clear that off Fenrir. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. We'll keep Fenrir in there for now. Just because it's got a bit more of a well-rounded skill set. But if I need someone who can do straight up physical damage, I might swap in for Yoshi. Not a bad idea to have someone who's that decently high level too.
By the way,
I like how our main protag boy looks so tired. That's a mood. Alright. What you got?
Very good.
Ooh, big stat boost. +4 on magic. Okay, I'll take that. Support potential goes up.
Very good.
Ooh. She picked up group lightning.
Very good.
Level 3. Alright. Okay, that's decent upgrades in general. Let's take a look at our fusion options.
Oh, welcome to...
That's too bad we didn't pick up a skill slot. Miracle. Articulate Discourse. Talking with the demon uses half of a press turn icon. Oh, that's not bad. Mutative element. greatly increases the chance of fusion accidents. We haven't seen a fusion accident yet. I think that's affected by the moon phase. Sometimes the fusions will go awry and you'll get a different result than you're expecting. Okay, we should grab this one though, increasing Nahobino's slots by 1.
You wish to look.
Isn't there... There is an Almighty Mastery, but I don't... Oh, it's up here. It's too expensive. Okay. Actually, let's look at putting that Aogami one on Nahobino. We'll go for skills. And this one. I'm not convinced Divine Arrowfall is going to really help. Unless we put that on someone else. Someone with high fizz. I wonder if we can do that. No, that's Nahobino only. Yeah. It's too bad it's not a spell. I'm pretty sure an almighty attack is going to scale with his strength stat. His strength stat's pretty low. But it would technically hit the Mitamas, I think. I do want this, the DM Rita. So we'll go ahead and we'll fuse that on Nahobino. And we'll just test it out. Because I don't use Spirit Drain that much. Let's see, we'll keep Ruinous Thunder. Put DM Rita on here. We'll put Divine Arrowfall, Truffery, Rooted Soul, Tarunda, and I guess we can keep Spirit Drain. This is just MP Leech, which isn't bad. Just doesn't do any damage. It's very weak, but it'll get us our MP back if we need it. Okay. I think that's overall an upgrade.
How is this?
Now fusion-wise, could fuse Yatagarasu. I think we unlocked this one last time. This gets Wind Breath, Hamaon, Diarahan. Diarahan is full heal, single target. That's actually not bad. Red Dragon says, interesting, Naya VTuber is trying to add me on Discord. Is that a person you know? Okay. No? That seems a little bit suspect. I don't accept friend requests from people I don't know. Unless they're a mutual or someone that I've talked to directly, I don't accept random friend requests. So probably a little sketch. Okay, if we wanted to ditch Fenrir and resummon him, we could do that. Lugaro, Werewolf Boy. No, we'll hold off on that. Vritra. Seeing what I can fuse to get rid of some of the extra demons in my party. Kinki. We could fuse Tot. I'm not using Tot anymore. Oh, Red Dragon says, says we're both in Wazi's Discord. I don't recognize the person's name. If they're from Wazi's community, you can try, but I mean, if you've never talked to the person and they're just adding you out of the blue, that's kind of weird. But you could try. And if the person starts like soliciting stuff, you can just block them, and then let Wazi know that the person's like a spammer, because she doesn't. I don't think she takes a close look at everyone who comes in her Discord, since it's got a lot of people. Oh, they just joined Wazi's? That's sketchy, I think. Okay, Kinki gets Deathbound, Berserker God. What is Berserker God? Oh, medium physical to 1. This is medium to group. Weak against wind. Are you going to try and bait them out so that you can report them and get them kicked out? Yep, that's fine. Let me know in my Discord if the person ends up being a scammer. That way we can keep an eye out. Chances are the person's only going to get in if they're here on this stream when we post the link. So I'm not too worried at the moment. Okay, let's move down the list. What about Mad Gasser? Oh yeah, you're poison. Basilisk and Lamia. I actually want Lamia's essence, so we're not going to fuse her just yet. What about Isis? Nope. If it was Yakshini and anybody else besides Kushinada, that would have been alright. Dionysus. I guess I can just do this. I can look at who I want to get rid of and see what the fusion options are. So we can do this one. Nagaraja. Which might open up some possibilities. That's one I need to register everyone since we got a bunch of levels. And we'll start just fusing up some of these lower level ones to see what it opens in our opportunities. We still need to get that one lower level teddy bear one for Alice.
Are you ready?
Okay, we'll do a little bit of fusion experiments here, and then we'll get back to exploring the map. Oh, we could get Ose. Okay, we'll do this one first. Let's see. So you are primarily physical, looks like. I'm going to kind of use this character to mule some skills around. Level 2 fire, level 2 light, level 2 heal. Oh, no, even better. I can use you to mule around resists. That's even better. Okay. Resist ice, resist dark first, and then we'll throw level 2 heal, and so throw fire on there. So now if we fuse this guy with someone else, we can pass on resistance to both dark and ice, which is actually pretty good.
Is this demon?
And if we ever need to use this guy in a fusion in the future, we can just resummon him. Critical slash, pierce armor, storm Draco strike. I guess we can get rid of this. Okay, interesting. So that's 2 elemental weaknesses we can cover. Does it automatically put you in the compendium? Does, okay. So what kind of options do we get with you? We could get Fafnir. It would give resist dark, and it would cover Fafnir's resist ice or weakness to ice. Let's see, Qinglong. Weak against lightning. We could get Osei. I'm looking for something that has like a singular weakness to either ice or dark. Guess we could fuse you. Osei is a physical attacker. Similarly, we'll mule some of these resistances around. So now we have 2 in the compendium that have resistance to ice and dark. And let's see, what do we want to throw in there? Maybe we'll ditch the heal. Maybe throw on wind just for funsies.
Is this demon?
Okay, charge. I guess we'll ditch that. Physical attacks are probably good for this guy. Okay, we don't want to fuse these 2. These are part of that Alice fusion I'm trying to do. Let's see if the new ones... They definitely added some new ones on here. A whole bunch on the top. But let's see if that Bugs fusion is down here. Yep, there you are. I don't... Who did it? It was... Oh, weird. Did I just not see this one before? I thought I was missing this fusion. Maybe I just didn't see it in the list. Okay, well, let's go for the cheap one. It's like 8,000. Vivre and Zutunshi. Okay, a lot of these aren't going to really matter.
Demon to your liking? Aha.
Okay, now we can get that Alice fusion too while we're here. We can look at some of these other ones that unlock. We have Garulu. We can get Light, Null's Wind. Physical attacker, very fast. Oh, I remember this demon. Gets group wind and physical that'll potentially seal. Not bad. We have Set, well known from Egyptian lore. Ooh, okay, you get null electricity or lightning, resists light and dark, weak against mirage. Okay, if we could get those resistance skills on Loki, we could fuse that up. Or just wait for an essence. What do you get? Madness Snails, Group Win, level 3, Confusion. Okay. Garuda. A pretty well-known demon from Hindu mythology, I think. So you are also strength-based. Weak physical attack to all foes, ignores resistance and pierces and always crits. Oh, that's not too bad. That's kind of like Yoshi's Hostile Toby, but it's for a group. I think his does group too. Okay, that's not bad. Oh, we unlock Titania. Weak against fire. She gets full heal, single target, level 3 lightning. I think we saw Queen Mab last time. Chimera. Another physical attacker. And some more down here. Hey, Ouroboros. This demon was part of the Persona meme because of its pose in some of the other SMT games. Got a pretty neutral stance here. I used to have this really over-the-top kind of JoJo pose that was a meme for a bit. Okay, you get level 3 fire, level 2 death, level 1 almighty. Okay, a lot got added. I'll probably have to grind at some point and just get a bunch of money and summon my way through fusing all of these lower level ones just to fill out the compendium, give me some options, but more about that for now. But we can get Alice. She's going to come in at 40, but I believe the skill I was looking for, we'll fuse her either way. Let's free up the spots. So she's a caster. We'll put lightning, wind, and I guess, oh, what do you have? You can add force resistance. That's not bad. Okay, we need to get rid of her light weakness at some point, though, if we're going to keep her around. But we'll put that in there. Hey, Lava's here. Lava says, why do we feel things, Raku? Well, that's a very philosophical question, Lava. I think the short answer is so that we're not robots. Is it wrong to desire to remove feeling from your brain, effectively making us pain-proof? I think you can't do that. I think you can't do that without removing all of the other intangible feelings as well, like being able to, like, literally feel feelings. I don't know if you'd want to lose the ability to feel pain, because pain is a negative incentive for doing things. If you don't know something hurts you, it's actually more dangerous. Like, I saw this thing not too long ago about people who are born with a birth defect that keeps them from feeling actual pain like you're talking about. And when they're growing up developmentally, they don't realize some of the things they do actively hurts them. And so they have a lot of tendency to like chew on like their lips, or if they bite their nails or anything. There's no pain to disincentivize bad habits like that. And so, like, doing things like chewing too hard and cracking their teeth, they can't feel that. So I feel like that's a risk of not being able to feel pain. You wouldn't know that something's hurting you. All right, let's get you fused. this attack die for me. So it's a group random darkness-based attack, and has a chance to instant kill when you hit a weakness. So it's not that expensive either. I think the general strategy with Alice was to use this to kind of wipe enemy parties. Alright, well, we'll put her on the team. She's gonna come in low level, but we can boost her a bit.
Nice to meet you. Let's play.
Oh, and she gets resist light. It's on her skill list. Okay, well, that makes it easy. Okay, there's a couple other on here. I think this is Black Frost. Okay, Red Dragon is doing some detective work. So far, they're just asking about the art I got. Okay. Well, you'll know pretty shortly if the person is looking to solicit business. Keep us posted. There's a random person decided to friend Red Dragon in Discord. Someone who's also in Wazi's server. I think it seems a little sus, but we'll see. The minute someone starts asking about work, being hired for work when they message me is the minute I block them, unless it's somebody I know. Now I kind of wish I didn't waste all of those grimoires loading up Yoshi, but that's fine. Mamudo own. Nah. We won't get that. That's actually worse than die from me, even though this one's random. Okay. So now you get resist light. Too bad I don't have that last demon skill slot open. What do you think? I guess we can drop lightning. She's basically our user of dark magic. I think I want to swap her out for... Ooh, and we got the essence from that particular demon. I might swap her out for Anubis, because Anubis has a weakness. He's weak against wind. And now she has no weakness. But he's got light magic. Maybe I should have given her Hamon. Okay, and your essence gives weak to light, but drains dark. I don't think die for me can be passed on, so it's mostly death skills. And resist light when that final demon inheritance slots open up. Okay, let's go ahead and save since we've been doing a bit of retooling on our party. Yeah, I guess the only real advantage to keeping Anubis on the team would be for Hamon. That's alright. I can always use light gems with Nahobino because no one else has light. Oh no, Fenrir does. Okay, we're gold then. Look at the psychotic little girl demon on the team. If I get some more of the grimoires, I'll boost her level. That's the red Mitama. We can also test that almighty attack we picked up on the Hobino. Okay, we're headed south, east, or southwest in the corner towards the objective marker, past the giant penis demon fight. Okay, for you, let's just see what this does damage-wise. And how it looks. Okay, comes in as a physical attack, won't punch through resistance. Lava asks, Raku, how do you feel about old school JRPGs? Oh, I forgot to call you out for misspelling my name. My bad. You've been misspelling my name since you got here. Anyway, I love old school JRPGs. I have played a lot of the classic ones from back in the old days, from Nintendo to Super Nintendo, are some of my favorite games of all time. So yeah, I love old school JRPGs. They have some of the best music in video games. You guys always hear Matt and I talk about Lufia 2. It's got one of the best soundtracks and is a super underrated classic JRPG. Maybe we'll play that on stream sometime. I could probably convince him to do like a collab playthrough.
This'll do.
Lava King says, Raku, I highly recommend you do a let's play of Dragon Quest III. The 2D remake. Hey, you spelled my name right. Was that released recently? Didn't they redo it? Oh no, it's coming out. Gotcha. I'd consider that. I've not played through a Dragon Quest game proper in a really long time. I think I've mentioned it before, but I've played through Dragon Warrior, the first Dragon Quest game on NES, but I haven't played any of the other ones. Okay, I'll take a look at it when it comes out. Alright, you're weak against light. I think I mentioned before that from the Dragon Quest series, I really like Dragon Quest monsters. So when the last one came out, the Dark Prince, like last year, I played it a ton. I beat it and then didn't do all the post game. I'm gonna go back to it eventually, but I was absolutely floored that we got a new Dragon Quest Monsters game. Okay, you're weak against wind. Logging says that's perfect, Raku, because it has a new class that's based on Dragon Quest monsters. Oh, I went back to misspelling my name again. Oh, there's a class itself that can wrangle monsters. That's cool. And that's in the Dragon Quest III remake that's coming out. All right. I'll keep that in mind. Aw. A playthrough of a Dragon Quest game would be a long playthrough, but if that's something you folks are interested in, I'll think about it. Did I miss the glory container right there? I did. It's in plain sight. Well, I'm not saying the game is long, although I imagine it's lengthy. It's just whenever I play an RPG in general, it takes me a long time to beat. Like, I didn't even beat Nocturne because I started on the wrong mode. This one, I think I have no idea, maybe about 50% through this one. So, we'll see. I do know what I'm going to be starting a playthrough of next. I think it'll be the third slot. We have this game, we have Portrait of Ruin, and there's going to be another game I might debut next week. We'll see. I have to test to make sure my computer setup can stream it and run it at the same time. But we shall see. Alright. Actual story. Angels.
Hey.
Caddy stew? Oh, Kaddish stew.
I'm sorry. I see. Hey. Well,
Yeah, that's it. We're going after the crow that's turning people into salt.
what does it look like to you?
Let's say the crow is going to do the Kaddish stew.
Yes.
Pretty sure we're going to meet a grot for the first time.
I do feel we'd better watch ourselves.
As we fought the other two. We haven't fought Lilith. She's probably going to be the final boss.
This'll do.
Yeah, I gotta buy more spy glasses. White. Oh. Okay, I'll fight you two.
Here.
Get some levels for Nahabino at some point. Probably gonna hit level 99 before we even get to the last part of the game. Nice. Which would be fun, because then it would give us access to potentially the entire compendium to view some really crazy demons, but we'll see.
The intruders detected.
Powers.
We've received a request for aid. We must make haste. In the name of the Lord, we shall grant death to the intruders.
More
Fun police.
intruders? I guess the angels might be looking for the Kaddish stew as well. Maybe they found them.
If that's the case, maybe we should follow them.
Okay, headed further west. Oh, I should have sold a bunch of my stuff. Well, next save point, we'll do that.
This'll do.
I can buy more of the spy glasses. I'm keeping out for the red ones, since those are levels for my demons.
Here.
Wouldn't mind getting Alice to around 60 so her stats are close to the rest of the team. Fire. You do not have fire. And you have wind? Yeah. It's on Kushinada.
I despise snakes.
Okay, stuff up there.
Most impressive. You.
There we go, can drop down from here. Now we're in Senda Gaia. Ooh, Rajanagas. Essence. Okay. Those are Valkyries. I'm going to be keeping my eyes out for more of the abscess fights. Weird tentacle things that give me more miracles. I see an Iman over there. We'll try and be thorough as we're sweeping through the map. Just to make sure if there's anything worthwhile, we're not skipping them. Let's see if there's anything down here in the corner. This whole area is fairly large. There's a glory container up there on the overpass. And save point? Okay. This is not the critical path. Critical path's up that way. Alright. Hey, a Decorabia. $20K? I only have $20K to spare at the moment. I'm assuming if you hire him, you can get him as a navigator. Okay, this is a good one to open up. Jingu Nayan. Lava asks, Raku, Dawn of Sorrow or Order of Ecclesia? I haven't played all the way through Dawn of Sorrow because I never owned it back when it was out. One of my friends had it, and I borrowed it for a bit, but I had to give it back. I have played all the way through Order of Ecclesia, so I would say that one. The game is really good. Maybe we'll play through that at some point because I have the collection. It's good. It's just hard. That's one of the more difficult ones from the handhelds. But I really like the art. And Shanoa, right? That's Shanoa in Order. She's a pretty cool character. Alright, see what the team's got. She was in Judgment. She was a secret character in Judgment, I think. Baba says Shanoa is meh. Erica's best non-Belmont. So was she base roster? I don't remember. I never owned Judgment. I just know the terrible character design. Erica's best non-Belmont? Which iteration of Eric? The one from Bloodlines? Or the one from... Because he's in a bunch of games. He's in Portrait of Ruin. We met him technically for the first time in the last session. Eric Lacard. Or Lacarde. I don't know how you say his name. Yeah, he's a little boy in Judgment. They made him like a little kid, like a little blonde kid with a spear. In Portrait of Ruin, he's the Ghost Clint Eastwood guy.
Come on.
Yeah, young Eric, but all the designs in Judgment are out there, and we've roasted them on numerous occasions. Nothing. Nothing. We talked about before how they got the Death Note artist for Judgment, which is why all the outfits and character designs are kind of wacky. They're interesting, but I wouldn't say they're good. All the Belmonts are stripper boys. It's definitely memorable. Ah, you were there for that conversation. Maria's the worst in Judgment, and that's saying something. Yeah, they made her like a little magical girl. I liked her design in Symphony of the Night at the end. Or after the intro when she's older. I think her design's kind of cool. Lava says the problem is they got a goth character designer instead of a gothic. That's actually a really good way to describe the art style for Judgment. Like Kojima was a gothic artist. She was the one who did like Symphony of the Night, a lot of the Castlevania games, including Curse of Darkness, which I didn't learn till later, as out there as those designs are. But very different from the Death Note guy. I forget his name. But
This'll do.
It's memorable. Ava says, I mean, Loli Maria's obsessed with boobs. Oh yeah, doesn't she talk to like the other characters like Sypha and Carmilla in her like in-game dialogue? That's kind of weird. All right, thunder lightning. I also thought it was cool that Judgment included some of the more obscure characters from like the third Castlevania, like Grant, but they made him like a weird mummy robot man. I don't understand why they did that. Oh, did Tao get Megidolo? Not yet. I saw it on her list. It's coming up. $41. Wow, it says Shano was boring. She was a nun. Didn't she look like kind of like a nun in Judgment? Reminded me of like Proto Bayonetta. I'm pretty sure that was before Bayonetta. Yeah, okay. I think I like her base game design better. But the idea of like the glyphs and the different things, spell abilities, was pretty cool in order. Yeah, we'll see. I don't think we're going to do Castlevanias back to back, but if I do another one after Portrait, it'll probably be order. Okay, I bet we're going into a boss fight. This is Yakumo? Is that his name?
Oh, it appears a new face has joined you since last we met.
Yeah, Yakumo. We've run into him in Noir earlier. I don't know if he's like this game's Raido. He has a similar outfit, but his kind of role is different. He's not a good guy. Does remind me of him though, the way he's dressed.
Do you know us? Who are you?
Nuwa. And that's Shohei Yakumo.
So you're the ones from the Tokyo Diet Building.
I take it you've come in pursuit of the Kaddish too.
Is he pro-humanity? I can't remember. These two are kind of like their own. They're not aligned with chaos, I don't think. I guess in that case he would be kind of similar. Salt statues.
People have been turning to salt. in both the Netherworld and Tokyo. We came here to find out who's behind it.
What are your thoughts? Think the Kaddish too are involved?
Oh, neutral, okay.
No. That isn't how those demons prefer to operate. It was done to
He's
set an
against
example.
the demons and the angels, from what I remember. Yeah, I guess that would make him neutral.
As more victims turn to salt, humans grow more fearful of the wrath of a supernatural. I'm sure you're aware of a group that delights in holding such attention.
Now that you mention it, I have heard of a story like this. Those who refused to heed God's warnings were turned to salt as punishment.
What?
If you want to know who's responsible, then find the one who leads these angels. Though I'm sure you found some areas difficult to access thanks to those vexatious cherubim. I could simply dispose of them directly, but you may consider hunting the angels nearby instead. Doing so may cause the cherubim to leave their posts.
I see. Because they will be called in as reinforcements.
Oh, those things that were blocking our path up north.
Exactly. Whether you were investigating the salt statues or pursuing the Kadishtu, you will need to get past the cherubim either way.
Why are you telling us all this?
Is it not enough for us to simply wish to help a young group fighting for their future?
I'd bet you just want us to draw attention, so it's easier for you to get where you're going.
Yeah, probably.
Think whatever you want.
We do want to go for the neutral ending in this playthrough. We'll have to see when we get to the point of no return later.
Well, I guess we should look around for angels then.
Lava says, technically when Sodom and Gomorrah were destroyed by God, and the wife of the guy God warned was turned to salt because she saw the destruction when God said not to look back.
So,
Okay.
there is a possibility
I'll take your word
angels
for
may
it.
be
I don't
involved
know
with the salt
biblical
statue
lore that
incidents.
much. I've read up on a lot of other mythology, but biblical scripture lore I'm not too smart on. I'm not well read on the Bible.
What do you think this?
The angels are looking for the culprit.
That could certainly
It
be
said
the
a
case.
crow. A crow wouldn't be
However,
aligned with
I'd
the
like to
angels.
propose- I suspect it was an angel that turned the
Oh,
students
maybe.
to salt. Still, this is merely speculation at the moment. Once we meet the angel in command, everything will be. We should remain focused. Objective confirmed.
Okay, let's pause here. Hey, we're at Yoyogi. I've been to Yoyogi. Specifically Yoyogi Park. Yoyogi Park is awesome. That's where I met those really cool dancer dudes. Okay. Let's go stock up on spyglasses.
Ah, there he is. Hey, not bad.
Health and sense. Stat boosting items.
Best of luck. Looking to sell, are you?
Oh, it's a lot. Okay.
Say,
Well,
need
don't have to worry
anything
about
else?
summoning costs for a bit.
Looking to buy. Say, thanks. Looking to buy. Say,
Let's grab a few of the elemental shards in case I need to use them in a fight.
need anything else?
On the topic of the Bible, Lava says, most stuff is boring when not talking about the Battle of Heaven. And you blame the angels.
Always.
Oh, those wacky angels. I'm just going to call them the fun police from now on. We'll see how the story kind of changes in this game versus the original. It's been so long, I don't actually remember how things play out. Oh, there's Mimon over there. Lava says, this is coming from someone who was dragged to church as a kid, and I'm real 90% of the stuff in it is boring. I believe it. I do not come from a religious background, but I've known plenty of people throughout my travels who are from a religious background. Okay, let's look for some of the items to get here. That's a Kubanda? Horse demon man. We don't have one of these yet. I'm gonna try and catch him. Well, it's just like, sure, Jacob wrestled God for 24 hours, but stuff like that is rare. Yeah, the individual stories and stuff that comes from the Bible is interesting. I guess depending on which version you're reading too. Didn't like that. Let's try that again. Oh, that's gonna put me near death. Yep. Cash money. Yeah, Kumbanda. Alright, maybe that'll give me some more fusion options. No, you. Come here, you. Well, Lava says, one story is a guy literally dying of boredom from falling off a roof because some guy was given a lecture that was uber boring. Only for the guy to get resurrected so he can listen to the rest of the boring sermon. Brutal. No easy outs. Wind.
Will this break you?
Okay, a lot of items in here. Glory up there. Also have to figure out a way to circle around.
Most impressive. You.
Red Dragon says, I might have started something in Watsi's chat. Point out that they might be a scammer and they're trying to fight back. Oh, you posted it publicly in the chat? I would have just DM'd Wazi. Is that happening in general? I haven't been over there in a minute. No. All right. Oh, there was two. No, I'm just looking at the message log real quick out of morbid curiosity. I see. So I think the bigger issue is that this person friended you out of the blue to immediately ask about work. We can't see the top of the chat and screenshots you posted. This is in Wazi's Discord, not mine. But to me, it seems weird to not see the very start. Let's see, where is it? There it is. So I'm assuming this person friended you first without any sort of prompt. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll see what happened. Do the friend request date stamp or time stamp? Because if you could show when the request, yeah, there you go. Fish is right. I don't know why I'm getting involved in this. I'm not saying a thing, but I'm curious as the discussion. They'll probably deny sending you the friend request first. That's why I was asking if it's date stamped about when it was received. Oh, okay, I think we need to go up this way. And to be clear, Red Dragon, you said you've never talked to this person before. They messaged you for a friend request out of the blue, right? That's kind of weird. And this person has not interacted with Wazi's community at all since joining the server. My guess. I'm not assuming. It's my guess. All right. Let's continue looking through here and trying to get at all these items while we unravel the mystery of the potential scammer. Oh, am I gonna get up there? Let's go across and drop down. Like I've mentioned before for my Discord community, since I don't have just the link out in general, it's got its own commands. People can't just guess. If someone ever joins the community with no interactions with any of us and starts immediately asking about work, then you have the right to block them and then let me know. And then I will boot them because that ain't cool. Let's see, we have to take the rail up there. Okay, this one will get us higher ground. And maybe that will pull us over. Oh, this one's gonna put us. Well, let's find out. Here. Okay, that works. We can get two items down here. Now, that building top. How do we get over there? Okay, keep looking around. I have the general conversation just in my minimized Discord window on the side, so I am watching what you're saying while we explore. Okay, let's see. It wraps around. Maybe we have to come at it from the top, not from down here. Okay, keep an eye out. I do want to grab that glory container. Let's see if the path connects up this way. Okay, we went through here. That's where we fought Horseman. I'm gonna loop around and see if we can get on top of the buildings from the other side. Anubis's essence, which we already had. Let's see. Is there anywhere we can jump from here? I'm just looking to see where the path connects. We might have to get up there. Probably from wherever that rail, wherever it drops off from there. All right, let's see if we can find the path forward. Oh, does this go up? This goes up the side. Okay, I think this is it. No, I can't jump all the way down from there. I think I'm going to be just shy. Ugh. Yep. Alright. Not that way. Oh, okay, there's something up here. There's a husk up here. Red Dragon, have you ever talked to Sour Lad directly before? Okay, I would say since he's one of the mods for Wazi's Discord, him or Rira, I can't remember. I think Jade is a mod too. If you've ever talked to one of them, I would bring it to their attention so that they can make a decision rather than bother Wazi with it. That's why her mods are there. Maybe at Sour Lad or one of the other two. seems sus. I think this person is either intentionally trying to stir things up or trying to keep from getting kicked. Alright, let's focus on this fight. Hopefully we get our demon skill slot here. That would be awesome. Let's see. For the Lamias... Orthrus is weak against ice, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, pretty telltale sign that someone is potentially suspect is when they get really defensive. And start saying everyone's blaming them when everyone's trying to ask questions about what's going on. Wazi's community is pretty chill. So just reading the... We're talking about the whole thing that's going on in Wazi's Discord that... That's what we're talking about, Lava. Also, oolong-fueled haze. Oh, so you're drinking tea too, huh? Our dragon was just talking about tea earlier. Yeah, it's in general. There's someone who was in Wazi's Discord that joined recently, friended Red Dragon out of the blue, and then started talking to him about commission stuff. Hence why they're getting some heat in the server, since it's not a person who's interacted with the community. Okay, let's see. Don't want to do that. Maybe we go... Well, we'll go win since they don't have... They're neutral. Red Dragon asked, am I wrong for posting? No, but I wouldn't escalate it any further. If you can get the attention of one of the mods and they can come and sort it out and make a decision if they're just going to ban the person, my guess is they're probably going to just leave. But we'll see. Alright, let's see what Lamia is weak against, just to be sure. Oh, everyone's weak against ice. Alright. We'll use an ice shard. That'll strike everyone's weakness at once. These two are neutral. This one resists. I think we only get the chance for insta-kill on a weakness hit, not just a neutral hit for die for me. Alright, we'll just stick with neutral then. If we run into either a single target or a group that's weak against death, then Alice can wipe them all at once. Okay. That last statement. That last statement's a bit of a flag. Anyway, we have a first-time chat from Tyler Brave asking, so I have the original version of the game. Does this updated version increase XP gain or something? No. The game doesn't have a change to like the XP rate, but one of the DLCs increases the spawn rate of Mitamas. And so they just kind of show up throughout the game. So if you wanted to grind and get experience, then you can just kill the Mitamas. They're all over the place. So my guess is if you didn't have the DLC in the base version of the game, then that would explain it. I will say, since I played the original on Switch for SMT5, a lot of the story is different in Vengeance because they add a whole new faction and a lot of the character interactions are different. It's been a while since since I played the original version, but a lot of the stuff seems unfamiliar as far as the story beats. Tyler Brave says, I hear the scaling is better. I haven't heard. I didn't do much research on this game when it came out. I knew I was going to pick it up. But where I'm at in DOT is... this is technically the third area that we got to. We're investigating the assault. Something turning people into salt, which I honestly cannot remember if it was in the base game. And because it's been so long, I don't remember what level I was at this point in the game. Probably a little bit lower. I did do some grinding earlier on. I was probably in the 50s or 40s. Okay, keep working through this fight. Once I get back to the overworld map, it'll probably be a better indication of where I'm at. Okay, Tyler Brave says, and I stopped in the original game as I was underleveled so quickly and battles didn't help much. Yeah, so I guess if you didn't have access to the DLC, which increases the spawn rate of the Mitamas, it would have made it harder to grind. And if you're trying to grind off of just regular encounters, it would have been slower. Okay, let's see. We'll go wind again.
Just die already. I just fought a city.
Okay, we'll use another one. Get the press turn. Okay, I see. We're talking about some community Discord related stuff going on. So if I mention that, it's just another thing we were talking about earlier. I see the mods are involved, so we'll see how that plays out, and we shall see. Let's try and wrap this up. I really hope we get the miracles we need from this fight. Tyler Brave says, my monster collecting brain wants this game, but also Dragon Quest monsters, Joker, Dark Prince. So I have to decide. Such a sad. Hey, we were just talking about Dark Prince earlier. I played the original on Switch before they released the PC version, if that one's out already. That game is awesome. I love the Dragon Quest monsters series, and Dark Prince was a lot of fun. It probably runs better on PC. It ran okay on Switch. Had some frame rate issues, but the overall gameplay mechanics were solid. I was telling the chat earlier... Oh, come on. I was telling the chat earlier how I was just happy we got another game in the Monsters series. It's been so long. Alright. I am going to try and bring her back. Or maybe I can switch someone in. Problem is she was my healer. I kind of want to be able to heal. Actually, I'll put Tao in. She's lower level, but she can get some HP back. If Nahobino gets KO'd, I'm pretty sure we die and lose. I'd rather not have that happen. Tyler Brave says, I have it on Switch. I'm excited to see what mods get made for it when that gets figured out. Oh, for the PC version? Yeah, that would be interesting to see what they do. It'd be nice if they put some of the older creatures into the game. I just don't know how they would do that.
I can help.
Okay, let's see. Might be able to finish it out here. Yeah. What miracles we're gonna get here? Divine Garrison, Light Mastery, Dark Mastery, Element Mastery, Pacification. Divine Garrison is Demon slots, I think, which is good, but I wanted the Demon Essence skill slots. Still, we need the last one because there's some resistance skills I'd like to unlock. Okay, just keep looking. Oh, our objective is down there in the middle, or right here. Tyler says, updated version of this game or a second copy of Dark Prince. Yeah, that is tough, but to your point, Red Dragon, Vengeance is on sale right now. I don't know for how long. So if you're looking for a chance to save some money to potentially grab one or the other, this one's on sale. So that might help sway your decision. I will say, if you really liked the base SMT5 version up until when you left off, between the potential option for like the grinding to balance out level scaling and the just new content, the game feels very different compared to when I played the original. The new faction they added alone changes the story decent amount. So I recommend it, especially if you can get a deal on Steam. Okay, we're actually going and hunting down the demons. Or angels, rather. Okay, let's put... put our dedicated healer back in that spot.
Intruders detected. It is our duty to safeguard this land. In the name of the Lord, we shall...
Okay, powers are weak against darkness, I believe. Yeah, resistant to lightning, weak against wind, null is light, weak against darkness. Well, I can see if this does any damage. Almighty physical. Okay damage. Nothing really that significant. But that should be really effective. Insta-kill? Hard to tell if that was insta-kill or just a ton of damage. Oh. Yeah, this actually makes Alice really useful against these angels. Let's see if we can one-shot him. We got one. Alright, looks like we're doing waves. We're doing waves. That's fine. I'm just gonna let Alice nuke him, try and one-shot them and save some time. Okay, wind as well. Okay. There's even more of them. Lava asks the chat. Hey, Rock and chat, what's the best burger you ever had? I'm gonna have to think about that. I do like burgers. I don't know if I could pinpoint a specific instance because I've eaten a lot of burgers in my life, but I think my favorite type from like a restaurant would be something that has like a mix of things on it as opposed to a regular like old school diner style burger. And I think type-wise, I think smash burgers are my favorite. One, because they're easy to make, and two, you can do a lot to customize their flavor. Okay, yeah, that was pretty easy.
Our strength was not enough. Call for reinforcements.
Did you hear that? Think that was an order for the cherubim? Let's go see.
Okay, we can actually port back and then teleport to that particular spot to see if they opened up. And on the topic of the burgers, Lava says, for me it was the Eos Roasty from Ireland. A burger with steaky bacon and hash brown and whole wheat mustard and arugula. That sounds great. Oh, Angus Rusty. Yeah, that sounds delicious. I would definitely try that. Not a huge fan of mustard, but like whole wheat ground mustard is good. We were talking about the differences for this version of SMT5. The Demon Haunt system is also something new in this game. At pretty much any point, the demons in your party will want to talk to you, and you go here to this section of the map, depending on where you're at.
Wow.
And your temporary party members, like the human characters, which again I think is new in this game, along with the demons you have recruited, they'll talk to you, and sometimes they'll get bonuses, items, or other things whenever they get to a certain point. My dragon says, I think I got told off. Nah, I don't know if Sarlad really knows what happened. I would just leave it if the person is still there. They probably left. Can you see if they're still in the server? So my guess is they just peaced out, which I guess in the future, if that happens, maybe talk to the mods directly, like via DM. I don't know. I think it would have been something to mention globally just to see if anyone else had the same experience, but I don't know all the rules for Wazi's server when it comes to stuff like that. Let's see. Let's go recovery. Burning a lot of MP. I wouldn't worry too much about it, Red Dragon. You've been in the Wazi's community for a while. You're fine. I would just keep an eye out for any other suspicious activity. I know if it was my server and that happened, I would just boot the person right off the bat. There wouldn't be a due process. As long as one of you guys that are regulars can provide proof, then I'm not even going to bother talking to the person. They're just going to get expelled. Same way our mods will do that to people who show up on stream and start saying, hey, go to this link for more followers or whatever. Yeah, I don't play that here. Okay, we need to port back. Alright, they're still there. Well, if they end up pulling that business with anybody else, then I think they'll have cause to mention it, and then it's going to be a string of cases because all the evidence is going to stay there. Okay, where did we come in? Came in up here. All right. Lava asks, by the by, are you still looking for an extra mod? Was this guy here before? Yeah, I'll talk to you offline, Lava. The Discord I think is fine because the Discord's not super busy, but if you're interested in modding for the Twitch stream, since you're here a lot, then that would be fine. Okay, all right. Well, if you're good, then I might be able to do it right now. The dragon says, "Yeah, I can too." I will add. Let me go look at the tools. I could probably add both of you since you two are here very often and can help me keep an eye out for bots specifically. All right. After that, I don't think I'll be adding any new mods unless the community gets a lot bigger. Let me go see where the setting is. Give me one quick second to do this, otherwise I'm going to forget. Okay, roles manager, that's where it is. Okay. We add this here and it should pop up. Okay, we'll grab that. And let me grab Lava's information. I'll put this in here. All right, it's done. You two have been promoted. Use your power wisely or else. So both Lava and Red Dragon have mod privileges. And that makes 4 of you, not counting Wazzy. I think Wazzy and Matt might have privileges too, but they're not here as often, so it's Iconic, Sour, Red Dragon, and Lava King. Again, use your powers wisely or else I'll put you back in the dungeon. Poisonous flower buds. Alright. I didn't want to do the side quest here, but alright, let's see what this gives us. We need 10 of them. Yeah. Better get something good for doing all this busy work.
Most impressive.
there's some more. Okay, these should be easy to kill. Not pushovers. These are the ones we fought a couple zones ago were a little bit less level, lower level. Okay. I've wiped out half my team.
Ready?
Alright, how much is this going to give me? I think I have enough. I can go back. Should have did that last time. Yeah, we'll just... Did we use... We used the one that was right next to the guy, right? Yeah. Alright, we should be good. I'm rid of showers. That's a group ailment cure, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, she gets Megiddola. Alright. I wonder if that's enough to actually do damage to the Mitamas now. Okay, we could do that again if we wanted. Let's go test out Tao's spell. Just to see if it does any more damage. My guess is it's not going to one-shot him. I think you really need Megiddola own, but we could test since no one has Megiddola yet. We'll test it on these. These are the Mitamas I was talking about. They spawn in larger groups if you have the DLC, which makes it easier to grind. Okay, yeah, they resist that by a considerable amount. Alright. I guess our best guess, our best shot is to just use spyglasses and hit their weakness. I see we got 5 hydrates from Red Dragon. My smoothie lasted a lot longer today because he didn't do that earlier in the stream. It's a berry smoothie today. You're biding your time, huh? That's fine. We also had a drop a beat from Red Dragon. Alright, let me get back up to the save point. We'll do that before we get ready to wrap up for today. fact, I'll leave it here since this is a safe menu. And I can just mute the game audio. Alright, let's pause that for a moment. And let me put the headphones on. And let's see, let's come up with, I don't even remember what we did last time. I think we did something mid-tempo last time. So maybe we'll do something a little bit different. I don't know. I'm gonna just pull something out of thin air. We'll come up with something. Let's do it. All right, let me unmute game audio. And what I want to do is check out that area we just opened up, see if there's a boss fight immediately after. If there is, we'll do that. If not, we'll see if we get to the next major area, and then we'll get ready to wrap up for today before it gets too much later. The whole reason we were in that southwestern section of the map was because our path was blocked by some angry angelic sentries. So we distracted them, got them to leave. Now let's see if we can actually make progress. They're up there. Yeah, in fact, they were right here between these giant gold pillars.
I see.
Yeah. That was one giant side quest just to get access to the next area of the map.
Exactly.
Ooh, fizz block. Blinding strike. Lowers accuracy and evasion. It's not bad. Or critical wave. I'm gonna keep critical wave. Or I could drop Zanma. Yeah, I'll drop magic. This guy's a physical attacker, so he won't really be using magic.
Hey, well,
Oh, maybe.
Yes.
Maybe it was an angel.
But
Angels can't be trusted.
sounds good. But still. Yes.
Yoko,
I'm sorry.
Yoko might know something.
Ready?
All right. Where is our objective now? We don't have one. Okay, guess we'll just head up to the corner and see. My guess is we're headed for a boss fight. It's been a while. Need more glory.
Here.
Darkness. Imprisoning me. All that I see, absolute horror.
So be it. You.
Okay, path splits. Ooh, there's glory up there. Enemy mon.
Say, say.
Oh, hello. Oh, hey, it's well, what's your name? Macabre, that's right. Do we have one? And we do not. Let's see if we can recruit one. Ooh, is this guess that demon? Oh, that's actually tough. It's one of the ladies. Oof. Apsaros is the one that has the kind of sash, but did she have an anklet? You know what? I can cheat. And Google it. Okay, Fortuna's the one with the wheel for a body. She does not look like she has an anklet. So my guess is Apsaros? Oh, this demon's been in a lot of games. Let's see. She has little kind of bracelet-looking anklets. Who's the third one? Succubus? Is it Succubus? Oh, yeah, it is. All right. Hooray for Google. I would have got... Did I click the right one? Nope, that was my mouse. I wanted to reopen the window. Ah. Okay. What about you? Don't worry about the other guy. Oh. It's free stuff, huh? That's annoying. I was going to guess the right one. When I clicked back into the window, it picked the wrong choice. Let's see if we can get that guy again. Alright, money. Alright. Not sheep, but that's okay.
Most impressive.
Okay, let's keep making our way up to the corner. Hello.
So be it. Perish!
Nope, we're just gonna keep moving. Okay, there's a save point. I read boss right after that. Let's find out.
This'll do.
Lightning. Oh, you keep forgetting you have Zeodyne. Could have done it with Fenrir and gotten another one. Oh well. Let's see. Does anybody have death resistance?
Fly for me.
Nope.
So be it.
Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, okay. Let's open this one up and see if we go right into a boss fight. We still haven't met the third or the final member of the Kadishtu. Oh, it's you two again.
So I see you've made it through.
It's you again. Just standing around waiting for us? Don't dare tell me you are concerned.
Call it a whim of mine. Besides, there is the worst case to consider. Never mind that. The Kadishtu are plotting something here.
Yeah, what did you mean worst
The
case?
event that we die.
Oh.
If that happens, destroying the Kadishtu falls to you. Consider that burden payment for the information I gave you earlier.
Do you have an idea of what they're after? We know they're gathering Magatsuhi for something.
That's right. And once they have enough, their next move will most likely be at that large building.
The Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building?
Correct. Can you feel the massive power growing there?
I imagine they liken that building to an ancient shrine, a fitting venue to summon a god.
Summon a god?
Sites that reach the skies have been associated with gods since ancient times, and this one doubles as a symbol of authority. It suits the beckoning of a god.
What are the Kadishtu going to do once this ritual is complete?
Wonder which god they're trying to summon.
Who can say? Perhaps they'll try to use its power to destroy the throne. Much like us.
The throne?
Yakumo.
So, what is your goal then? What kind of world are you trying to create?
I want a world where people can truly live freely. Humanity has been used and discarded by gods and demons alike. Only by eradicating both can an ideal world for humans come to be.
Oh, I see. So this speaks to what Lava was talking earlier about these two representing neutrality. That makes a lot more sense now.
But if you
I feel
do
like we get
that,
this discussion in a
what
different
about her?
spot of the game in the original.
I am the goddess that created humanity. My values lie not in my own life like a human's might. Whether I am there or not when Yakumo's world comes to be is of no concern to me.
Demons and humans cannot coexist.
So you don't think a world in which we can all join together is possible at all?
I've said enough. If you don't like my solution, then feel free to find your own.
Lava says generals are gathering in masses, just like witches in black masses. That's War Pigs by Black Sabbath, I think.
Incoming message from Bethel, Japan.
Apologies for the abrupt request, but we have an urgent situation in Tokyo. I'll need you to make your way back to the Japanese branch.
Okay. Okay, we're not going to be making forward progress. Let's see what the plot line asks us to do, and then we'll wrap up for today. Heading back. Let's see what the boss wants. Oh, it's Dazai.
Oh.
Huh.
Hey,
Oh,
What's
that's
going
ominous.
on?
wait.
Speaking of which,
Alright, what's up, boss?
Director Kojimizu, what happened?
Ah, it's you. I'm glad you're back. Miyazu Atsuta has been abducted from the hospital.
Again?
Based on the security camera footage on site, we've identified the one responsible as Konsu from Bethel's Egyptian branch.
Oh. The moon guy.
It's okay. I can sense that Miyazu is still safe. But why would the Egyptian branch take her?
If I had to venture a guess, it's because Konsu wants to become a Nahobino.
Become a Nahobino. Like,
Perhaps the time is right to inform you. Eons ago, the gods were gifted with both eternal life and the knowledge of good and evil. In those days, they were known as Nahobino. However, the Creator ordered the forfeiture of Nahobino's knowledge. Thenceforth, they regressed into demons. Well, you see, the Creator sealed the demons' knowledge within the Garden of Paradise, inside a forbidden tree. But then came a serpent, who tempted the garden's inhabitants to eat of the tree's fruit, and thus consume its knowledge.
That would be Lucy.
From then on, that knowledge was bound to the human soul, and is still passed down throughout the generations. Or so the tale is told.
Lava says, I'm gonna be real, Nahobino is just Demi-Fiend with extra steps. Yeah, cooler outfit too.
In any case, the demons of then and now yearn to reclaim what was lost, and so seek human souls. Yet the union of man and demon remains prohibited. Because those who bear knowledge, namely a Nahobino, pose a threat to God's established order.
doesn't that mean that he would be considered a threat as well?
And Konsu too.
Konsu's intentions have yet to be made clear, but they will once you confront him directly. I've assessed that retrieving Miyazu Atsuta is of great importance to the Japanese branch.
Yeah, I agree, Lava. The Demi-Fiend design from Nocturne, it's a little goofy with the shorts. I think that's probably why they sort of switched up what the character looks like later. Although in 4, there's no, like, Demi-Fiend equivalent character. They kind of went back to it in this with Nahobino, I think.
I would like all of you to join Yuzuru.
Oh, you don't like... Is it,
in
like
rescuing her.
loafers or shoes that he's wearing?
Where is Yuzuru now?
He was understandably upset by this development, so he and Dazai returned to the dorm. I've already sent word that you'd be returning soon yourselves. I recommend meeting with them at the dorm to discuss these events.
Okay, so you'd be fine with the shorts if he didn't have the shoes?
Before that, there's something that's been bothering me ever since we started tracking down the Kadishtu. Do you know someone named Shohei Yakumo?
Yes, he's carried out a number of attacks on Bethel-affiliated facilities. Why do you ask?
He does seem to be hostile toward Bethel, but he hasn't attacked us. Actually, he's helped us. I think there's more to his actions than just undermining Bethel itself.
I see. I'll look into it.
Lava says, I prefer a protag that has equipment like swords and guns. Just having demon spells feels boring, just like another demon. You would probably like Digital Devil Saga. Keep hoping they'll remaster and re-release that one. It's got kind of a mix. That's a really cool game. It's a bit different from the regular SMTV games because you don't recruit demons, you have a party. And so you re-roll with a kind of changing party throughout the games. Oh, is that what Snake Link? I'll have to take a look at that DMC trailer. Speaking of Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
But for the time being, I would like you to focus on rescuing Miyazu Atsuta. Even within Bethel, the Egyptian branch remains enigmatic. The slightest opening could prove fatal. So, stay cognizant of the danger.
Alright.
Listen.
Bethel, Egypt branch. Okay. So we'll go back to the dorm, our dorm room. We'll save there, and then we'll wrap for today. As long as it doesn't stick me directly into a cutscene.
You're back now, right?
It stuck me directly into a cutscene. All right.
Atsuto's been pretty beat up over his sister getting taken.
Again.
Miyasu's gone again. I couldn't protect her this time either.
Hey, cheer up. It all worked out last time, so I'm sure it will this time too. And you got us behind you, so let's just...
These are demons we're talking about. If you underestimate your enemy, you'll just get yourself killed.
Sorry. I didn't mean to sound all carefree or anything. I was just trying to make you feel better.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. He thinks you still got a chance, right?
Do you? Do you really think there's still time? That we can save Miyazu?
Stop him. All right, you can nod
See,
mysteriously.
I told you he did. He does, and I do too. So let's go get her, man.
Don't touch me, Dazai.
Thank you. And Dazai, I really am sorry.
No worries. Honestly, kinda cool. Nice to see you're a normal guy. Honor student and all.
Alright, enough with the honor student. We're friends now, aren't we? Call me Yuzuru.
Oh, totally. We're buddies. Yuzuru. So it's only right you call me Ichiro then.
Yes, like the famous baseball player. I don't know. Seems like a kind of weirdly, like, artificially chummy
We
moment.
just got word back. We've got a good idea where Miyazu is.
If we're gonna go save her, then we'd better be quick.
You mean you want to come along with us? Thank you. Then let's move.
I'm gonna start calling Dazai
Young
worse
man, though
Yosuke.
I am an artificial construct, I am aware of the concept of siblings and familial relationships. Therefore, I can comprehend Yuzuru Atsuta's distress at his sister's abduction. He must be carrying pain in his heart, as any other person would. Though I cannot be certain, as I do not have a heart. Apologies for the unnecessary discussion. Let's be off to the Egyptian branch. We will save your friends from their suffering.
This quest line, I'm pretty sure, wasn't in the base game. I think there's a central plot with Miyazu, but I don't think it plays out exactly like this.
Looks like this is the Egyptian branch's forward base. Miyazu should be here somewhere.
Lava says in the original, the Chaos and Law rep had a natural friendship with the protag. Dazai and What's-His-Face feel forced. Yeah, I guess we'll see. I can see this, the camaraderie with Yoko and even Tao, because we've been hanging out. But going like all of a sudden power of friendship with Yuzuru and Dazai seems kind of weird. Especially since Yuzuru attacked us earlier and we beat him down pretty soundly. Alright. We're going to save here. We're probably going into a boss fight coming up soon. Let's take a look at what Yuzuru's skill set is. This is the first time both him and Dazai are in our party. He gets Carnage Fang, Sun's Radiance. He has unique skills. Oh, interesting. It's a physical attack, but he's got a magic stat. Heavy magic. Okay. Witness me. Aggro. Level 2 ice, charge, restore. Sun's Radiance is like a Diamrita. Okay. Dazai is higher magic stat and strength, pretty close. Higher vitality and agility. Oh, he's a caster, I guess. What a weird mix of skills for these two. Fire, light, wind, escape, stat boost, toxic cloud. 44 and 44, huh? Yeah, you two are not as strong as my party members. So you're getting booted. Putting Doggo back. We're going to roll with this team. Lava says, oh no, Red Dragon or Raku Law. We're Raku's Law and Chaos Reps were side characters. Oh no. Are you? I don't think you two represent those factions exactly. I think you two are both more Chaos than Law. Lava says Chaos my foot. I'm neutral. Okay, if you say so. I tend to be more neutral. That will surprise no one who knows me well. But, okay, we'll call it here, and next time we're going to go straight into the Egypt branch. I don't know if I'm going to do any grinding. I'll probably dump some levels onto Alice and get her closer to everybody else, but we'll see. Red Dragon says I'm just a villain. Lava says I thought you were a law guy. No, Red Dragon's definitely chaos. You weren't there in the Discord watching all of the chaos. It's fine. Alright. Let me go see who is online that we can raid while we're wrapping up. Let's see who's online that I know. Oh, let's see. Gutter Snipe is online. They are playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Gutter Snipe is one of my VTuber peers. He uses like a pixel sprite avatar, which is really cool. We can go over there and see how the Yu-Gi-Oh! Is doing. I know some of you have Yu-Gi-Oh'd before. Let me cue this up and we will get ready to go live. What happened? What'd I miss? Oh, was that a bot? I didn't even see the message because I had the raid prompt up. Is that first kill for a Red Dragon? Nice. Thanks for doing that. I can go back and look at the log. But yeah, if you see spam comments, expel bots immediately. If someone comes in like asking to join a Discord randomly, I'll deal with that first. But yeah, if you also see bots in the follower list or the chat list, if you need that thing that says who's considered an active bot, then I can always share that too. But all right, let me go ahead and mute the game audio and go to outro. And we will call that good. We made some decent progress today. Plots happening. We'll continue in the next session when we stream SMT5. We will be back on Saturday. I will be collabing with Red Dragon again for the next installment of the Elden Ring collab. So if, again, you want to see two of us go through and get into all sorts of painful trouble, we'll be doing that noon Pacific on Saturday. And so, until then, hope everyone has a good rest of your night. Thanks again for hanging out. And I will catch you in the next one. Now let's go see how the dueling is going on a Gutter Snipe stream. Catch you folks later.